waiting on the Puerto Rican fighter to make his way into the ring. And Danielito Zorrilla is 8-0 with 7 knockouts out of Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico. And there's a lot at stake for him tonight, especially against a fighter that's pretty much unknown.
Unknown and can fight, though. So it's a lot at stake.
I mean, this guy's won 2 tough man competitions, but here comes El Zorro. Danielito Zorrilla taking a page out of B-Hop's book, The Masked Man.
Zorra.
Putting up that big Z in the ring up against his opponents. He wants to put out Ks for knockouts. And Danielito Zorrilla, part of the Miguel Cotto Promotions team. They're high on this kid. Had a stellar amateur career with 146 amateur fights. Mark Frido now for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our co-featured contest is scheduled for 8 rounds and will be contested between 2 undefeated warriors in the super lightweight division. Somebody's O has got to go. It's brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Miguel Cotto Promotions, and presented by Tecate, the official beer of boxing, and Hennessy, never stop, never settle. The judges for this contest are Max DeLuca, Daniel Sandoval, and Fernando Villarreal. And controlling the action at the sound of the bell, the referee in charge is Thomas Taylor. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 139.5 pounds. He is undefeated as a professional. 10 victories, 0 losses, and 2 draws. 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Wearing blue, trimmed with white, a native of Buckhannon, West Virginia. Please welcome Dakota, the Lone Wolf Linger. His undefeated opponent fights out of the red corner. He weighed in at an even and ready 140 pounds. As a professional, he is undefeated. 8 victories, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Wearing black with gold, representando Toa Baja, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielito Zorrilla.
Boxer chief second. Mouth guard. Mouth guard. Belt line is good here. Belt line is good here. Gentlemen, you got your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen. Good. Any good?
All right, we're ready for this co-main event this evening. Danielito Zorrilla, the Zorro you saw, wearing black trunks trimmed in gold. And in blue is Dakota Linger. So we're ready to go here from Costa Mesa, California. Thomas Taylor, the third man in the ring, as they touch gloves in the center of the ring. Bernardo Osuna alongside Bernard Hopkins. And B-Hop, Danielito Zorrilla, he has a stellar amateur career, was signed by Cotto Promotions, and they've got a lot riding on this kid towards the future.
Yeah, Cotto is really high on this guy, and you know, he has really good size to him. If you look at him, you know, got that sort of Trinidad look. You know, I don't want to give him too much of that credit now, but they said he's good. He can fight. I watch him 1 or 2 times, but I'm looking to see what he's going to do when he fight in a fight where he has to really dig down.
All right, Beto Duran, you've been following Zorrilla. What can you tell us about Danielito?
El muchacho del deporte, he's just an all-around athlete. He was on the Puerto Rican team, a highly touted amateur. Meanwhile, Dakota is a guy who was a high school wrestler. And the only 2 amateur fights, he has to go to Pittsburgh about 2 hours away just to get sparring. Zorro has everything at his disposal with Cotto, a huge difference in their backgrounds.
Definitely, but at the end of the day, the 2-time tough man competition winner Dakota Linger out of Buckhannon, West Virginia said, hey, I have a chance to make a name for myself, and I've got no quit in me. Out there in the tough man competition, I was fighting against grown men as a kid that was yet to graduate high school, so he fears no man inside the ring. And Danielito Zorrilla, he's got the skills, he's got the technique, he said, but does he have the heart?
That's what he mentioned, and the way he's fighting, really close, and he just threw a good right hand And you know what? Those punches like that early on play a big, big factor later.
Trying to put money in the bank pretty much here early on. Danielito Zorrilla, he loves to work the body to set up the headshots, and he's got a vicious left uppercut, does this fighter out of Puerto Rico. But here he understands that he's in against Dakota Linger, who really is afraid of nothing. He knows that he's going to have to be put to the test to maintain his unbeaten record. Both guys unbeaten. Linger has 2 draws in his career. This is the first time he fights in California. He said, man, I've never seen traffic like this before. Big right hand from Zorrilla, then followed up by a quick left and then a long left hook.
Well, both of them threw right hands, and they both got there. And they both took it well.
All right, Linger trying to measure his shots. 20 seconds left in this initial round. This wasn't a feel-out round. These guys came out here to throw punches. And, you know, Linger, we knew what he was going to do. And we knew what Zorrilla was going to try to do, impose his better boxing skills. All right, round 1 is in the books here in Costa Mesa, California. And now we have a very special guest with us. The former UFC light heavyweight champion, a man who means everything to mixed martial arts folks. Chuck Liddell, who will be fighting Tito Ortiz November 24th for the 3rd time. You've already stopped him twice. What's the plan for November 24th at the Forum?
Well, he seems to think he's going to knock me out this time. So I think we're going to stand and bang. And I couldn't be more happy about that. If he actually shows up and actually does that, it's going to be an early night. We're going to go out and have a great time after that, after the first round.
You think he really going to stand in and bang with you? You think he just talking right now and he don't have it anymore?
You know, I think he thinks that that's what he says. I don't have it anymore. He can stand and bang with me. He can knock me out. So I'm really hoping that's what he believes. So he'll come out and we give a great show, and I'm going to knock him out in the first round.
Man, he sees a shiner in your eye from training. He might think you can outbox you now.
All right, I'm hoping he does. I'm really pleased, Tito.
It might be a camouflage.
Tito, come on,
come on.
It's not makeup, is it?
Come knock me out.
Because Bihov's wearing makeup because he's a TV man now, but I know.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that fight, though. I'm really excited to see you.
Well, you going to hang out with us, Chuck?
Oh, yeah, I'll hang out with you.
All right, come call this round with us. So Chuck Liddell in here with us. Danielito Zorrilla in the black trunks trimmed in gold. Dakota Linger with the blue trunks trimmed in white. And he's a tough man. I mean, in West Virginia, that tough man competition is the real deal, Chuck.
I guess so. If he's making it an 8-round fight in boxing, I mean, he's in there with a tough guy right now.
Yeah, Zorrilla, the longer fighter, the more technical fighter, B-Hop. But so far, Linger able to hang in there with him.
Yeah, Linger is putting the pressure, too. He's coming in and he's being a little cautious because that's the skill part of him. I mean, even though he's in tough man, he did some of that. But if you look at him, he's not running in there reckless. He's got his hands up and he's being a little cautious and he's looking for spots.
All right, Chuck, back to your fight a little bit, that final chapter against Tito Ortiz. So he fought and beat Chael Sonnen in 2017, but it's been a long time. 2010 was the last time you were in a fight. I mean, what's that like, getting back into the groove of training?
I did when this whole thing started. Tito was running his mouth after taking a photo at a charity thing, and I said, you know what, I'm going to get back in shape and see what happens. And I got back in the gym, and I really loved training. Got back in there and really felt like everything was coming together, and then everyone started saying, "Oh, you're too old. You can't do this. You're too old. You can't." I'm like, you know what? I can do anything I put my mind to.
I mean, this guy is the epitome of you can't be too old to fight. Bernard Hopkins.
Exactly. One of the guys I point to, it's awesome. We're sitting next to him, but it's like, hey, I can still punch. I can still move. I can still wrestle. I can beat him in a wrestle. I can beat Tito in a wrestling match. I'll beat him in a jiu-jitsu match. I'll beat him and if he stands there and bangs with me, he's going to get knocked out again.
Strong words from Chuck Liddell. I mean, B-Hop.
I'm excited, man.
These MMA guys don't pull any punches.
They don't play, man. And you know what? It's still a fighter's mentality. I mean, we all got this mentality. We want to win, and he wants to win.
And he's one of those. He's the one guy I fought that I really don't like. I don't like him personally. I don't like him anywhere. And I've tried to be a nice guy. I've been trying to be nice to him in the past.
And every time he seems to piss you off
he does something that make me more pissed off. So, you know, I'm happy to be back in, and I'm definitely happy to be knocking him out again. But more importantly, I'm happy to be back in the ring. I mean,
you look good. You look ready.
I'm in great shape. I'm ready to go. He's gonna be unhappy.
All right, so about 15 seconds here left. 2009 UFC Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell taking on Tito Ortiz, 2012 UFC Hall of Fame. Thanks for joining us. Round 2 is big finish here for Danielito Zorrilla. And it's a
3,
count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come here.
Dakota, you're done, buddy.
He's done. He busted up his nose. And Danielito Zorrilla with a big finish at the end. I mean, when you see that blood start flowing, Chuck, that's what
it was some good shots. I mean, he wasn't all there. It wasn't even the blood as much as it was. He just wasn't all there. I mean, he didn't know where he was at.
Really short 6-inch punch, right on, you know, your nose. That's a very sensitive spot to get hit at.
Well, the nose is very sensitive. I'm sure you'll be aiming for Tito Ortiz's nose on November 24th.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a big target, a big head. So, I mean, it's hard to miss, but yeah, I'm going to catch him good.
I mean, we saw the class of Danielito Zorrilla this evening here against Dakota Linger. We knew he was tough. We knew he could take a shot. He had never been stopped, much less lost as a pro. And tonight, B-Hop, the way that Danielito Zorrilla jumped on him, we talked about the power in both hands, and he really proved that when he got Linger in that corner.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he looked like he got a broken nose. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He got hit with a good shot, and you know what? It was over. And
yeah,
you know what?
And he got shot, he got hit. You know, as soon as he hurt him once.
Even
he saw it right there. He just let him have it. He knew he had him. He got in there and followed it up.
And the right hand was the one that set it up, the leverage right there.
Right there. Boom,
so he started punching that short shot in the middle.
Yeah.
He split the glove. It was the third uppercut in between the gloves that got that shot.
And look at how he was using the gloves just to stay up. And Thomas Taylor did the right thing. He asked him to come forward. He could not keep his legs underneath him, Chuck.
I agree with that for sure. That was a good stoppage.
Look at his eyes.
Right now he's safe. That was the punch right there.
Yeah.
It was the last left. The other one went around the glove.
Yeah.
The third one went in between two gloves. It sliced the gloves and went right on the point of the nose.
I mean, we knew that Danielito Zorrilla could finish, but look at the face of Dakota Linger. That tells you everything. It was 6 minutes. Those last 30 seconds must have been hell for him, B-Hop.
Yeah, and painful.
Yeah, when you bust up, what's that like, B-Hop, when you bust up your nose and you start bleeding?
I have no idea. You're gonna have some opponents of mine. I have no idea. I'm a virgin in that area.
All right, that's good to know. All right, Chuck, thanks for joining us. We send it up to Mark Frado for the official time of the knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, calls for a halt to this contest. Your official time, 2 minutes, 59 seconds in round number 2. Your winner by knockout and still undefeated from Toa Baja, Puerto Rico, Danielito Zorrilla.
All right, so Danielito Zorrilla with the impressive victory here in the second round, and it just proved that you can be tough, but if you've got skill and you've got power, that's a whole different level. All right, Beto Duran in the center of the ring with Danielito Zorrilla after his impressive knockout victory.
Daniel Zorrilla, another impressive knockout. ¿Cómo te sientes? How do you feel?
Contento con el trabajo, de hacer el trabajo con calmita, poco a poco, que el golpe llega solo.
Felt good. Worked slowly, then the shots are going to come, and I got it. Eres muchacho de Puerto Rico, Miguel Cotto a tu lado. Dicen que eres uno de los mejores de Puerto Rico de tu edad. ¿Cómo te sientes? You're one of the best prospects out of Puerto Rico. Miguel Cotto on your side. They said that you're one of the best prospects coming out right now. How do you feel?
Muy contento, agradecido por la oportunidad y por la compañía al llegarme a este escenario y aprovechando la oportunidad que venga.
Real happy, real good. I want to take advantage of all the opportunities coming my way. Y toda la gente de Puerto Rico dicen que Tito, que Cotto, es tiempo para el Zorrilla, ¿no?
Sí, ya venimos pronto para eso.
Say Cotto, Trinidad, but El Zorro coming your way, Bernie.
All right, so the Zorro putting a Z, not only a Z, a KO on the record of Dakota Linger. And what a finish, B-Hop.
What a finish. I mean, it was an execute finish. Very impressed.
Look at the eyes of Dakota there, and then he just follows him up. He recovers a little bit, and then he just puts the finishing touch as Danielito Zorrilla looked impressive tonight. He waited for his moment, and when he had it, he struck.